My style's colorful like a cartoon. I sit alone in my room, pancaked in between the Mackies. Boost up the volume, let the track relax me. Wild like Apache, tomahawk in hand. Mad cause you trespassed on my land. Do the Napster, I'm known in Japan, Australia and Spain. For rocking microphones and giving praise to God's name. I'm trying to take over the game like Pinky in the brain. Too toxic for y'all to try to grab and contain. I'd rather be strange than tired and lame. Mouth full of gold, looking like Little Wiki. I snatched it out, melted it down, took it to the pawn shop, got some cash back, used that for the studio, the latest track. I like it rough like Iraq, Section 8, so I'm snatching a piece of the cake. Cause these fools ain't trying to open up the gate, and I ain't trying to be out with no empty plate. I got a lot at stake, so I strategize, make sure that my business is straight. Practice my verse, so I can knock it out on one take. Capture a tone that puts the mind in the zone. As an usher in the power of Jehovah Shalom. Yo.
I'm on the worldwide mission. Worldwide. All over the world. Forget where you're from, it's all about where you're going. All over the world. Make the chicks say out and the brothers say
all over the world. I'm juggling beats like Babu, thinking which one should I run through. It's got to be a supreme beat. Got DJs jumping in the pool from the global heat, keeping ghetto babies on their feet from the impact. I'm hated by the fakes, loved by the heavyweights, getting spins all across the map. Can you dig that? I'm unstoppable like Shaq, man. I thought you knew. Sites getting hits like I'm giving out PlayStation 2 for free. That's just the effects of a good MC who takes advantage of every opportunity. Y'all keep y'all eyes on me, cause I'm soon to be
worldwide. Forget where you're from, it's all about where you're going.
All over the world.
I'm on the worldwide mission. Worldwide.
All over the world.
Forget where you're from, it's all about where you're going.
All over the world.
Make the chicks say out and the brothers say
all over the world. Yo, my style's like Roger. What's happening now? You got a problem rocking mics, let me show you how. First learn how to hold it when you get down. Stop cuffing the crown, cause that muffles your sound. I don't trip too hard if the music ain't loud, cause I can go a cappella and to capture the crowd. While you're locked in my cipher, you're exposed to what lies beneath like Michelle Pfeiffer. Man, I'm an abstract writer, breakbeat lover. Drag the mic through the streets like Linus did his cover. I used to ponder on the thought that underground don't sell. Tossing pennies in a well while making a wish till I discovered I got the gift for gab like Blackalicious. I'm an unlicensed hypnotist, putting minds in the zone. As I usher in the power of Jehovah Shalom.
forget where you're from, it's all about where you're going.
All over the world.
I'm on the worldwide mission. Worldwide.
All over the world.
Forget where you're from, it's all about where you're going.
All over the world.
Alright, this is how it's going down. This is yours truly, Grandmaster Flash, DJ Grandmaster Flash, the very first to make the turntable an instrument, the godfather of the wheels of steel. Shout out to my boy Soup the Chemist. Drop that joint right now.
As I watch the labels turn, my fingertips begin to burn. Place the diamond onto her skin, pick the pitch and begin to mix. As I watch the labels turn, my fingertips begin to burn. Place the diamond onto her skin, pick the pitch and begin to mix. I send out mixed messages like cable. My worst enemy is a wobbly table, which will make the record skip while I'm doing tricks. Can't have that type of scene. My cuts is clean and I've been practicing all week on this new routine, and I want all of y'all here to absorb it. Got the crowd open when I begin to orbit. Just swearing that it's pre-recorded because of the way I altered the sonic sounds that was originally pressed down onto the black groove disc. I'm a turntablist, increasing my speed by practicing with ankle weights on my wrist. The rhythms I select accent my personality and help you escape your reality. So if you're in a tight mixes and cuts, show your support and pick my mixtape up. As I watch the labels turn, my fingertips begin to burn. Place the diamond onto her skin, pick the pitch and begin to mix. As I watch the labels turn, my fingertips begin to burn. Place the diamond onto her skin, pick the pitch and begin to mix. I'm a a turntablist, speaking with my playlist, leaving homo sapiens in my midst, permeated with intercalated moves. You videotape the session so you can have clues that'll help you improve your exhibition. This goes out to all of y'all that be mixing, loving the flex, standing in front of the two turntables separated by the Vestex. Now I make my move for the direct drive, push the vinyl till it's spinning clockwise, releasing good vibes. You're feeling fortified from the underground selection I supply. I backed up MCs when they rap, filling a chorus with a flare or a crap scratch. So don't label me as just the host in the spot, cause I'm an important element of hip hop. As I watch the labels turn, my fingertips begin to burn. Place the diamond onto her skin, pick the pitch and begin to mix. As I watch the labels turn, my fingertips begin to burn. Place the diamond onto her skin, pick the pitch and begin to mix.
Take over your area, amateurs get back in the house. You know you're scared of the official rhyme killing spree, the chemistry will bury ya. And we get props from Los Angeles to Bulgaria. Full Metal Jacket rap, take over your area, amateurs get back in the house. You know you're scared of the official rhyme killing spree, the chemistry will bury ya. And we get props from Los Angeles to Bulgaria.
I got something to show you, it's about how the bus sits. Nobody told you, I see you stumble and you mumble over tracks without enunciating. Rhyming like a one-on sentence without no punctuation, I'm a comma. Pause, show you how to do this, period, capital R.I.P. This something serious, no funnies and no monies. I wasn't paid to spit this, did it out of love and respect for the chemist. You know Murs is a hymnist. Now open up your books to song 316 and start uplifting this great name. Yes! Like money, hate fame, my advice to all you up and coming artists in the game, get out while you ahead, fool. Go to med school, use that tool to save the world. You don't wanna go and tour and have to play with these girls, or maybe you do, but say that your crew is mine. That's a room full of sixes and only one time split. That 8 ways, that's a cent and some hay pennies. Put down that mic and my yes, play with me. Flagrantly flirting with philosophy and phrases. Far from a fake, I free fans from the famous. Aimless, ordinary, raps without vocabulary. Long live Murs and death to all his adversaries. What up?
Talking just like yo, we got the Full Metal Jacket rap, take over your area, amateurs get back in the house. You know you're scared of the official rhyme killing spree, the chemistry will bury ya. And we get props from Los Angeles to Bulgaria. Full Metal Jacket rap, take over your area, amateurs get back in the house. You know you're scared of the official rhyme killing spree, the chemistry will bury ya. And we get props from Los Angeles to Bulgaria.
My penmanship is like an acid trip. How many tight verses do I have to get before you cats understand? I'm a serious arranger. My goal is to take over that CD changer. The bangers got you feeling like it's a sin to take me out and put another artist in my place. Your taste is what I consider before I step into this booth and deliver a rhythmic connection that'll have you with your arms up like you know the answer to the question. That's always the intention. Study old cuts for clues. Soup homeboy, never follow the rules. Fighting to get mine like Palestinians and Jews. Bump dues unless they're expressed on a check. That's the kind of respect I'm trying to collect. The state of hip-hop got me all upset. My career would be over if it wasn't for the net. I serve and protect, just like the law. Diss my style and get socked in the jaw. Dirty like a joke on a bathroom stall.
We got the Full Metal Jacket rap, take over your area, amateurs get back in the house. You know you're scared of the official rhyme killing spree, the chemistry will bury ya. And we get props from Los Angeles to Bulgaria. Full Metal Jacket rap, take over your area, amateurs get back in the house. You know you're scared of the official rhyme killing spree, the chemistry will bury ya. And we get props from Los Angeles to Bulgaria. just like a pimp.
Move back from the stage. Watch out. Move back from the stage. Yo. Everything was cool until you heard this. Man, are y'all ready for this? I represent the creative, starving artist. Yo, you ready for this? Yeah, everything was cool until you heard this. Supreme thoughts being unlocked. So start scratching those weak ducks off of your list. Watch out. Now. I'm very confident believing that once you finish hearing this, you will know the difference between rappers and lyricists. I'm different on every diss. That's anyone that's heard of Chris, they will confirm. My words are like sperm, bringing forth life. Because of that, my career is a risk like rolling dice. I'm ready to start socking fools for talking smack, cause they don't understand the sacrifice that I have paid to be on stage with when I'm raised, representing the energy that I be putting into the flow. You should know just by my logo that I never throw out normal material. That way of thinking is insane, like standing butt naked in front of a landing plane, or running up in the White House with two gats screaming at the top of your voice, "Long live Saddam Hussein!" Everything was cool until you heard this. Super Chemist, young nigga. I represent the creative, starving artist. Supreme thoughts, man, what? Yeah, everything was cool until you heard this. Don't be sleeping on the emcee. So start scratching those weak ducks off of your list. Now. I'm intimidating fools like cops with cock glocks, possessing a trait of old school hip hop, meaning no video or talk show needed to survive. Soup built a rep off of ripping it live, but while I live I strive to carry out the Lord's plan. Intake things that build up the inner man. Listen closely and you might catch it like a 10. I'm the born again barbarian, going against everything y'all fools used to hearing, sharing from carrying the world on my shoulders like Atlas. Balance and maintain rotation, my kingdom meditation. When placed in front of Homo sapiens, I'm right at home. Planting inspiration with aggressive vocal tones. Rhyming is my zone, so I'm here to win. So like Greg Louganis, I'm diving in. Swimming in sounds, underground like halibut. Marksman because I produce hits. Man, my verses kick like a fetus in the womb. And it's affecting nature just like a full moon. Bringing the youth out of you like that movie Cocoon. Have you waiting anxiously to peep some new tunes. Just like 6th graders be waiting on June. Yeah, and it don't stop. Super Chemist bringing you that raw hip hop. Yo, everything was cool until you heard this. I told y'all fools what? I represent the creative, starving artist. Supreme thoughts being unlocked. Yeah, everything was cool until you heard this. Super Chemist, young nigga. So start scratching those weak ducks off of your list. This is it right now. Straight up.
Besides story poems, there are what might be called song poems. These are lyric, brief and beautiful. The lyric paints a picture in a few lines. It expresses a deep thought in a few words. It conveys an emotion in the fewest possible phrases.
The city slicker, dopey ripper, never known to comb. My rhythmic patterns put me in a space where I'm alone. When I'm writing, block off the area with caution cones. I'm networking other time zones on a chip phone, cause worldwide, hip-hop, they respect it. But in Cali, it's an antiseptic that's numbing the pain caused by bad credit, rack relationships and gangs. We got beautiful mountains, but isn't it strange that you really can't see them until the day after it rains? The way I arrange, I should have $1 million bucks, but today's consumer treats true art as if it sucks. I don't back up, just master the craft and come tricky. Trying to survive on the west with just one big dicky full of slangers and bangers. Fools acting industry, rolling the SUV with a TV, but still live with mommy. I'm getting older, so rhyming is much more than a hobby.
What is a poet? It was a man who was a poet himself, William Wordsworth, who asked that question. And he answered it by saying, a poet is a man speaking to men. A man who rejoices in the spirit of life.
Aloe, Blacc. Yo, all that I could do now was grow stronger and stay humble. Can't hang with the corner no longer cause they mumble. Life stories told through various glorious means what I believe. Ain't no glory in the pack, ain't no honor among thieves. Better still, they wanna be the king of the hill. It's like they fighting over contracts, but they don't know the deal. Used to be royalty before we got the royal flush. Down the drain of a contaminated system, and plus, we looking like the stain upon the white shirt of a priest. Either it's us or it's because he touched the mark of the beast. But either way, we gonna stay within the cages of skin, because the man already got a plan to do us all in. So when you wake up in the morning, take a breath and scream out that ain't nobody gonna stop you till you live your dream out. Let no man second guess the destination of your quest, and remember in your heart who you praise, who you bless.
Our simplest conversation, even our gossip, is full of colorful phrases, figures of speech, little comparisons that make talk richer and livelier. And the feeling is enhanced by the pure sound of the words which in themselves make music and create magic.
I hit the planet and arrived at the land of the glove. Since then I've been transplanted to the spot where the hand throws the dove. Slipped out of the mitt and held high like a flag waving against the sky above the pave where we die, cry, laugh, and chill. It ain't all body bags and toe tags and fools who brag about the kill. We've got skilled artisans ill with the craft of spilling paragraphs, stanzas and verses, sicker with the talk traffic. On the phonograph is graphic. Wish you could photograph it for your memory banks. I spit acidic lyrics to fill up your think tanks. After which give thanks for conscious bombness from out west, obsessed with coming out fresh. The fruit of my labor is your grasp on the savior. If you don't choose now, you'll learn later. I'll leave it at that. No need to feed a sermon on the track. I just plant a seed and let the spirit do the rest.
Free verse at first glance appears formless, and it lacks both rhyme and a regular rhythm. But it's not without form. Although it doesn't have a precise beat, free verse has an irregular but moving rhythm, the rhythm which we find in many parts of the Bible, especially in the Psalms.
Introducing all the way live from the entertainment house of the world.
Yo, I'm a super rhyme writer, dope beat maker, from the coast of the Kings, Raiders, and Lakers. In and out burger, quick and split, surfers and skaters, bloods and crips. Man, it's the S-U-P, pronounce that soup. I'm trying to make some loot off working these loops, snatching up airtime like Dre and Snoop. Started off with a ball suit, smelling like fruit, begging for a piece of the cake. I used to sell mixtapes, but then I got an MPC and started chopping up breaks, digging in the crates, looking for them unrocked analog sounds. Once the emotion is found, hook it up and sample it into the machine. 16 bits, so you know it sounded clean. That's the method, man. You wanna make cream, gotta have a good look like Kareem. And in your verses, you could talk about anything that's today's scene, but I choose not to imitate. I avoid the fake like they are on piece of pork. Work the internet for worldwide support. I'm independent, so this is my last resort. My patterns will contort your train of thought, only if you think it's underground hip-hop. If you can't rock off the top, don't pull rank, cause out here MCs ain't rated off a bank. I roll with the think tank, and I'm a rapper's delight like Big Hank.
I'm a super rhyme writer, dope beat maker, from the coast of the Kings, Raiders, and Lakers. In and out burger, quick and split, surfers and skaters, bloods and crips. I wrote raps in backpacks and took naps, but perhaps I should've listened in class. I wasn't trying to pass anything but this mic. When I'm awake, I'm upright, and that's what I did as a kid. I put my bid into many small circles of jerks who could rhyme. Study other rappers, got better every line. Trying to find time so I could hustle and climb, spend every nickel and dime. Watching other fools shine. I seen Dayz and Tribe, AC and Mike and 9. Brainwashing suit by the Venice shoreline. I seen fools come up and some get left far behind. But I can't hate the game, just gotta get intertwined. Carry out my master plan to dominate mankind. Marry very fine woman, emphasis on fine. First record 20 diamond in US and worldwide. Then chillin', eat sushi in the Cali sunshine.
You know why? Cause I'm a super rhyme writer, dope beat maker. From the coast of the Kings, Raiders, and Lakers. In and out burger, quick and split. The surfers and skaters, the Bloods and Crips. They call me Mr. Verbal Sunshine, the Cali heat bringer. Throwing up the Wild West with my 2 middle fingers. The slang slinger, lounging at the Lucy's on La Brea, legendary in LA. Like Fernando Valenzuela, breaking broke rappers' words. My verse is amp. Big ballers, I serve them like Elvis Schmeider camp. Suckers could try to wet me, I won't even get damn. Champ, I won't lamp till my logo's on the stamp. Broken leg, go with a cramp. Think of Isaiah playing against the Lakers. 43 at the Forum with the injury. You can't injure me, I'm too thirsty. Firstly, secondly, checking me is Master P on worthy in a big game. B. Al-Qaeda is doing big things. My theory sets it off like the Big Bang. And since we ain't got no football team, I'm hitting sucker rappers hard while the B-girls scream.
Yo, mic check. Hey, yo, Sharlok, turn my vocals up a little bit, man. Mic check, 1, 2. Yeah, that's cool, check it. Adapt in ways that'll help raise me from living in a scene where I'm trapped now, scared to dream. But even running leaves me drained, so I take the pain, which is eased by cats saying they've been entertained by the junk that I drop. My rhymes are hot, it's kinda hard to concentrate with the noise on my block. But I'm a soldier, gave my life to Christ and dug it. Trying to take over the world with a Section 8 budget. Left me standing in the same place, frown on my face. Trying hard not to catch a penitentiary case. I'm not a thug, but being broke will have you confused. Out in the streets, doing anything not to lose. I got a job, every night I be coming home bummy. While this fool got an Escalade sitting on 20s. Waking up at noon, running through a gang of honeys. Got babies everywhere and ain't cutting no cake. While the DA's taking half the money I make. Handed over to a vampire I used to admire, but she can't touch me, cause I'm draped in garlic. I don't take her phone calls because she talks retarded. I'm a simple man, just like the grouch, pouring water on my seeds, waiting for them to sprout. My eyes, they foresee happy days. My eyes, they foresee happy days. My eyes, they foresee happy days. My eyes, they foresee happy days coming.
Since the end of my adolescence, all of my teachers seem to have ran out of lessons for me to learn new objectives, but I always knew the object was just to live. Ultimately, my innocence became a nuisance until I achieved a new sense of self, feeling useless. Strung out, idolizing mind-altering substances like some do a crucifix. Praying to my heavenly Father, asking which crew fits his protocol inside of this music that amuses many. My only muse is anything that inspires epiphanies and refuses to glorify excuses. So I accuse this world that's clueless of all the illusions, excluding my conscious intrusion consisting of love, faith, honor, and revolution. Wisdom is my free contribution.
My eyes, they foresee happy days. My eyes, they foresee happy days. My eyes, they foresee happy days. My eyes, they foresee happy days coming. 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 My eyes, they foresee happy days coming. a threatening word, a scary topic. I'm trying to stop it, but your eyes unlocked it. Saturated the soil my seeds are planted in. So when the growing begins, you're in every stem. A dull gem due to the storms of life. But your giving spirit has rubbed me to a shining up the price. I'm thinking the ultimate sacrifice, daydreaming of you as my wife. Massaging my scars of strife with your lips. Each caress is like a lunar eclipse. The deeper I slip into a state of missing you. Considering your feelings before I follow through with the plans on my diagram, leading to my utopia. A lot of cats are scoping ya, but it's all physical, because you're beautiful. The attention makes this quote true, but you're feeling lonely cause none of these cats really wanna know the real you. But I do, so I invest time and energy, with hopes that I'll find a friend, someone I can live with together till the very end. It's all about loving you. You know I'm loving you. It's all about loving you. You know I love you, girl. You know I'm loving you.
How romantic.
She was a mestiza, one of God's creatures with beautiful brown features. I knew I had to meet her, turned me to the preacher, giving sermons on her feminine venom and tan, turquoise and denim. A man, her voice was cinnamon to a tailspin, but I knew I could win. Followed her out of the club, she caught me staring now and then. It's now or never. Excuse me, I don't mean to jock, but you look like Pocahontas with your long black locks. The full moon stops and provides you with a spotlight. The focus is all on you and I hope that I can talk right. She says alright and hands over her email. All others start to pale in comparison to this female. Now I'm Harrison and she is Carrie Fisher. While we travel together throughout the galaxy, I kiss her. And in the middle of this magical, mystical, romantic, yet casual fashion of love, the feeling's mutual.
It's all about loving you. You know I'm loving you. It's all about loving you. You know I'm loving you.
How romantic.
It's all about loving you. You know I'm loving you.
How romantic.
Expression. Yeah. Express. Come from within with it. Yeah. Bump hip hop. Bump underground. How about a rude boy killing the sound? Getting world respect for what I'm putting down. Capture my thoughts and this is what would be found. I know what I want, so why should I sit around? Waiting for the blessing to fall on my left. I'm a linebacker attacking it like the quarterback. Artists more than that. Styles make cats regroup cause they nasty. Like a fat lady with a gang of cellulite on her legs sporting Dayz Dukes. Don't click up if you can't handle being rebuked. In the 909 we don't just rhyme for loops. That's why I can't be spitting over any loop. No, those kind of cats get their hands tied up. Toss them in a lake, leave them to drown or mess the balance. If he makes it to the shore, apply those teachings to his talents. I believe in unity, speak with perpetuity. Saturate communities with an immunity to help you delete contaminated lyrics and artificial beats. What I put in the streets encodes the mind with its own redolence. Come to my live show if you want evidence. You looking at me like I am the president, delivering a speech in the midst of devastation. My rhythmic confabulation brings revelation, a relaxation depending on the homo sapien. Rocking it like bootlegging, ain't no stopping it. I'm setting standards on rocker microphones, depositing my spirit in different time zones. My thoughts are always eclectic, so why my demos like Rasheed Wallace frequently ejected? You tell me and we'll both know. I speak from the heart, flow from the soul. This is what makes the material original. Expressions, can you feel it? I speak from the heart, flow from the soul. This is what makes the material original. Expressions, can you see it? Step inside the octagon where normality doesn't last long. Vocal tones instantly create a bomb. Words bring upon a spirit of praise. Forming invisible walls on the stage, looking like the Pope in his glass cage. I got tighter when I got saved. What you crave has now been made tangible for you to come up on www.bside.com. And a voice leave you twisted like the Quran. 1 John chapter 5, the blueprint behind my movement. I rocked and you went, sounded like you had the mad cow disease, showing everyone the difference between rappers and MCs. I guess you were high on trees or affected by your allergies, but the fact is you're motivated by cheese, never to understand MCs. Your reward to receive the corporate stigma, while I stand out like a peninsula. Kick ain't nothing particular, perpendicular. Hip hop, but one listen and I got you locked like a convict. Now my ambience has surrounded the city, choking out anything that sounds jiggy. I am a necessity like a clock. Soup the Chemist, the ambassador of God-fearing hip hop. Sometimes I just wanna stop it, cause my convictions put a limit on my pocket. But I never been lazy, so I hit the streets and find other ways to profit. I speak from the heart, flow from the soul. This is what makes the material original. Expressions, can you feel it? I speak from the heart, flow from the soul. This is what makes the material original. Expressions, can you see it? Open up windows, rhythmic patterns from the soul, elements from the basement. Eargasmic arrangements, emotion blowing like wind. Hit your body and settle in, so much flavor you can taste it. Eargasmic arrangements, busting through doors like drug agents when I first came in the game. Ever since '88, never did a LP that sound the same. Can't re-rock patterns already dropped. Once I reach that point, I need to stop, but I still got a stack on stock of uncut God-fearing hip-hop. Ain't really tripping off if you like me or not, cause I write what I feel like Tupac. Independent, so I can't get cut loose. Got a shoestring budget, so I gotta rap, mix, and produce. Right now I am the caboose, but I'm optimistic. Got big dreams, seen big things. Why riding on the shoulder of a giant? Think like a tyrant, study like a scientist, consumed in his own interest. A lifetime quest for me is to praise and confess. While these wrinkles are pressed out. I am out. That's why it may be hard for you to comprehend, but I'm not a friend of the world, so I just can't blend. But then I don't think like the rest of them religious losers. I'm a muser, writing verses that are like starving students. Movers, open up windows, rhythmic patterns from the soul, elements from the basement. Eargasmic arrangements, emotion blowing like wind. Hit your body and settle in, so much flavor you can taste it. Eargasmic arrangements, open up windows, rhythmic patterns from the soul, elements from the basement. Eargasmic arrangements, emotion blowing like wind. Hit your body and settle in, so much flavor you can taste it. Eargasmic arrangements. Have you ever looked into the eyes of the mentally retarded and wondered why one was cursed before they ever started living? How come I've been given a healthy life like this? Or are you too selfish to even notice that it was a gift? A small thing like a kiss will suspend you into a bliss state. Cats using pharmaceutical drugs just to escape hard times on their plate. But the more you wait, they accumulate, becoming very heavy. Man, bump that, handle it right now. You ain't never gonna get ready. Take the risk. Life is full of them, or stand there and get done like ice cream in the sun. But I know I don't wanna live if I can't grow. What is love if it don't show? What is strength if you can unite? Who are you to say that your way is right? Who am I to say that your way is wrong? The elements that we build upon will be the final test. You'll be greater when you meet death. Your seeds will live the legacy you left. Never met you, but you're in my dreams. Maybe that's because I got your genes, Daddy. Open up windows, rhythmic patterns from the soul, elements from the basement. Eargasmic arrangements, emotion blowing like wind. Hit your body and settle in, so much flavor you can taste it. Eargasmic arrangements, open up windows, rhythmic patterns from the soul, elements from the basement. Eargasmic arrangements, emotion blowing like wind. Hit your body and settle in, so much flavor you can taste it. Eargasmic arrangements.
Yo! This the J-luv aka Tropical with the one that I call soup. You know the fire that burn through my soul, so me can't cool, you know? So I make the people hear this up. Run with it, man.
Yo, I'm a deep thinker and it shows when I kick flows. I don't ever come simple over instrumentals. I can't because I don't just rap. I try to paint a picture in your mind when I rhyme. Capturing the true meaning, selective with words. Rocking patterns that your ears have never heard. I'm broke, but still be blowing up spots like the Hindenburg. I'm what you preferred, but you settle for some jiggy stuff. Cause being independent can be finding me kinda tough. But once located, you will appreciate it if you anticipated some underground authentic sounds to soothe. This is for the Marty people. For hip-hop, I'm a fighter. That's why I'm not always found freestyling in no cipher. I'd rather be at home, improving as a writer. The industry's a big mountain and I am a hiker. Hauling a backpack full of notebooks, my Bible, and some instrumental tracks. Fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them do,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them say,
Y'all cool. Yo.
5 albums on the market, so my stay brief. Every year I'm on another label like Kool Keith. Super fly, but I'm trying to get out the game like Priest. Cause the industry has got a way of killing your piece. Playing me weak, like I ain't good with the rhyme. Don't wanna network like I'ma steal your shine. Man, you're straight behind. Fool, pull up your jeans. You're on top because of connects and marketing schemes. While this is pure talent poured on the brakes. Before I had a drum machine, I rocked off Paul's mixtapes. I search for sounds like DJ search for crates. I want my style to dictate like some of the greats. Pete Rock, Premier, the RZA, Eric Sermon. If you ain't knowing, then you need to start learning. Sampling is an art, haters are trying to erase. But as long as there's a city, it will always have a place. And the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them do,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them say,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them do,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them say,
Y'all cool. Yo.
Feeling burn no fire, nigga you pad the wire. Bad man try to be king but them stuck on sire. Had to sing like church choir, them vice pitch get higher. Know them brave if I with me like my name was Maya. Watch MC start big choir, me tell them try the higher. Them a big man, no little boy but me the chill ya. With me ball in name soup, they underestimate me come with a young brute. But them wrong, that is the young gun. Either the new Bob Marley Beanie Man, roll in a one, this one right cha. That hit like sis for tang song. Watch you know the era, people sing along cha. Open your ears and listen up, son. The water in a me system, the fire done burn. You in a ring of fire, nowhere to run. And me can't cool down, cause the fire keep on cha.
fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them do,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them say,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No matter what them do,
Y'all cool. Yo.
the fire keeps burning.
Y'all cool.
No
with the fire. Yeah, burn up everything. So just stop it right there, you know? Release hands, get on. Yeah.
Reaching, and it shows when we start freaking, speaking with the vernacular that attracts inner city cats, wearing many hats, but we would love to just live off a rap. Then we keep it rotating like a back spin, making the crowd react, keeping them packed in. Promoters love our personalities, we back again.
The thoughts I capture with my pen hit your skin like wind and leave the weak wondering about the way that I rock. In the ghetto I'm gold, rub my dreams till they glowed. 1 million records sold, girls are all on my job. I'm still the rugged renegade who loves to rip it. Hit the thrift store for vinyl, take it home and wreck it in an artsy way so the loops can't be detected. I got fans, baby, because I'm keeping it hot.
Around the clock, running the block, taking the lead, letting my pen bleed on the sleeve of a flop. Potentially in the eyes of the industry, this will become the eve or the end of what they got. We taking it, we don't need beeps and no beats, no guest star needed cause we've been packed heat. No matter what the true heads and the future cats will know what we have and crack like a cop, cause we are
reaching, and it shows when we start freaking, speaking with the vernacular that attracts inner city cats, wearing many hats, but we would love to just live off a rap. Then we keep it rotating like a back spin, making the crowd react, keeping them packed in. Promoters love our personalities, we back again.
Now how really hard is it just to make a hit? All you need is payola and some tactics. 100 grand for a beat, 50 grand for a name, and when you listen to the radio, it's all the same. 1/4 jewelry, 1/4 is dead, the other half spitting the dames with no respect. They don't care about creating, all they want is a check, but I wanna make the music that nobody forgets.
This is the purpose for flexing. Since you're artsy, we have a good connection. Got your attention, now working on your interests. With a vibe so dope, it's ridiculous. There is no way that you can get tired of hearing Chris. I take risks just like a funambulist. Whenever given the opportunity to run it down, I consist of both commercial and underground. Check my sound.
Reaching, and it shows when we start freaking, speaking with the vernacular that attracts inner city cats, wearing many hats, but we would love to just live off a rap. Then we keep it rotating like a back spin, making the crowd react, keeping them packed in. Promoters love our personalities, we back again. And we step in so independently, free from formality. We do what we do, let them come to us. We don't chase the industry. We rather make money than take money, be in debt, acting very high post indeed. We rather make hits than rape hits. We be original, the two with the flow so free, so free, so free, so free, 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 so free, so free, so free, 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 free. Come on.
I spit, I spill my soul onto the flow, addictive like glow, like a ray, very colorful when live at a performance. My style torments this supposed to be talented MC. Allow me to show you how antiquated his skills be. Why haven't I blown up? Well, that's a mystery. Like the death of Tupac and Biggie, you get nothing but hard art from me. My roots deep like that of a redwood tree. It's pitiful when one's digital but still lacks clarity. What is this industry to me? A door that seems to lead to rivers and streams. So I mobbed through with a blow-up boat. But when I got close to the river, it was too shallow to float. Don't look at this junk as hope, but a hobby. I'm letting the love of it rob me. So remember that when you kick it and grade it. I'm in the back with a gat aggravated. Radio, I hate it, cause these fools ain't worried about a good song. Whoever has the most cash, the one that's getting put on. So I rely on the streets. Niggas show me love cause I got dope beats and metaphors that make you sit higher like a mezzanine. Call me Tiger Woods as I aim for the green.
Riding and hanging out in the streets, networking with cats, slanging my heat. Trying to make today one that's special, cause yesterday was just a joke. I'm trying to make today one that's special, cause yesterday I lost my hope. It's gone.
Hip hop, you doing me wrong.
It's gone.
Hip hop, you doing me wrong. 12 years in the game and I still ain't changed. Still hungry for the mic like I was on my demo. Like the tracks to be dark, like the 10 on the window of the stretch limo. Yes, I'm very experimental when I start writing, because I want the consumer to find me exciting whenever I'm her reciting. My material is no joke, dangerous in the spot like secondhand smoke. Kill the beat, cause I want you to hear this quote. This ain't food for thought, but thoughts for food, without knowing you're glued to the way that I rhyme. Suit the Chemist, the name out of 909, one of a kind, cause I represent with too much compassion. Had to put my work out in an independent fashion, cause MCing ain't selling, so I don't know how long I'm lasting. I'm not good at rapping. MCing ain't selling or making that cash, cause that's an art of the past. But I'ma ride this beat until I crash or run out of gas.
Riding and hanging out in the streets, networking with cats, slanging my heat. Trying to make today one that's special, cause yesterday was just a joke. I'm trying to make today one that's special, cause yesterday I lost my hope. It's gone.
Hip hop, you doing me wrong.
It's gone.
Hip hop, you doing me wrong. Look, I ain't did nothing but tried to do my best. You know what I'm saying? I just put all I got into this. You ain't really comprehending cause you ain't in the mind state of an MC. You're a consumer listening to what I'm saying, so I might sound like a fool to you. That's alright. My blessing is my curse, you know what I'm saying? My blessing is my curse. I select words that support my rhythm, so when I drop it, it forms a solid compound. No time to complain or compromise, cause I've committed to keeping my style underground. Trying to rise up with cuts that aren't commercial takes a lot of effort and rehearsal. Stay dedicated, though hard times leave the mind constipated. I escape without being medicated. Locked myself in a room and meditated until I became relaxed like a cat in a barber's chair getting faded. I've made it for you to love it or hate it, regardless of your decision. I parade it across the planet like you must have it. This here is for rent, medical, and pension. Straight out the trunk like one of the living legends. Got a firm grip, push it up like I'm benching. Cookbook is the spotter. Hip hop rules the world, but I'm trying to take it farther like I done with my life. It all started when I committed my will to serving Christ. Love is a sacrifice, I had to learn it. Made a pile of my sinful ways and burned it.
In my nostrils, I can still smell smoke, which is there to remind me of the day the curse was broke. Body, spirit, soul, music. Body, spirit, soul, music. Body, spirit, soul, music. Body, spirit, soul, music.
Ride faith over 7 seas, rough and dark, filled with God's beautiful art as Noah's Ark. Park my heart at the Red Sea is Moses, worth the earth with goodness like morning dew on roses. Spent years in the forest before finding milk and honey. Darkness I knew eternal, never seen a day sunny. Thought no good could come from me. I grew in evil, once a harsh, shaped stone by hammer and chisel, by anger. The window of my soul was shattered. Life was of no concern, death was all that mattered. Rain showers scattered thoughts of joy and pain, flooded my mind when wet, when dry, stained my brain. Found changes, loose lessons, flipping through pages. Words written with relevant meaning, these teachings are ageless. Handed down by the most famous, high exalted, giving shelter to the well-known, dearly departed.
Body, spirit, soul, music. Body, spirit, soul, music. Body, spirit, soul, music. Body, spirit, soul, music.
Who put a black fist atop a suicidal slash wrist and try to strike the white knight in automatic backflip? Spit imagination next to reality's drag strip and ask us cat, paper, or plastic as a grab bag his last wish. Wrapped in a flashback, backwater residual. Serve diverse and black marketed raw dog material. Speak a holographic tone and turn my ideas into sounds. Background vocals point to Bodie yelling, how you like me now? Cut the strings of lonely heart, making music for the soul. Pull the seamless void apart and give the lost something to hold. Whole reflection in my grip as the image I promote. Then baptize the moves I make just to see if they can float. They pierce the ozone dome and watch a population choke. They feed the ghetto glamour while the junkies overdose. I'd rather spit a ray of light and dedicate my life to hope. But maybe I think this way because I'm broke.
Body, spirit,